Good day, ladies and gents. I'm Emilio A. Colon Sr. and this is the EC Show coming to you from sunny South Florida. On my left is my best friend, my son, my counterpart, my offspring, my junior, Emilio Colon Jr. The show is fully sponsored by KD Power Greens, our urban farm microgreens company that I own with my kids. Guys, make sure you visit kdpowergreens.com. All of our merch, our brand new EC Respect merch, comes courtesy of EnasiaColon.com. ENASIACOLON.com. We're super excited. There's something that's in the works. EJ and a couple other people have seen it. We are so excited. We're so thrilled. We're so thankful. We'll announce that next episode. It's a great collaboration, but we'll announce that next episode. Okay. We're shooting in a different arena today. This is the green room here at the Performing Arts Center in Coral Springs. Shout out to Jeremy Torres and them. We appreciate them for all they do.
Shout out my number one Broward rapper, you know what I'm saying? Malik, you know what I'm saying? Shout out
Malik and 12 who are currently handling that stuff that's on stage right now. Normally we get displaced sometimes because they have events going on here and we have to move a little bit, but we know that way in advance, so it's okay. Joe couldn't make it today. He had to take care of his fatherly responsibilities because
sometimes you gotta be a dad.
He's always a dad, but his wife is under the weather. Rachel, we hope you feel a little bit better. But he's holding down the fort. And no, everything else is good. No complaints. I'm always thrilled to have EJ on, and I'll explain why.
Right.
Because in all actuality, at the end of the day, I don't even want to be able to have to do this. Like eventually, it's gonna be just. Eventually, it's just gonna be either EJ and Enasia, or like if EJ and Enasia have other people doing it as well. It's more about promoting the brand, us having our own platform to discuss things and talk about what we want to talk about and go from there. This past weekend, we couldn't do the farmers market. It's the first farmers market we've ever missed. We apologize to all of the people that we couldn't serve that day. We try to do our best to serve them privately, but EJ was under the weather. Then it ends up becoming a one-man show. It's too tough
basically,
to do.
Basically, they don't run without me.
No, it's not that. Because the thing is, you can run it as a one-man show as long as you have somebody to help you situate the whole thing. But considering the fact that he was sick and it was just like last minute, I wasn't going to necessarily call anybody last minute. So we just canceled it and it was the first one we missed in 2 years. So we'll be back in 2 weeks. I'm glad you're feeling a lot better. Yeah. The new drop is doing extremely well. Today is the official date of its release. We try to do pre-orders to get people to pre-order ahead of time so we can basically know what numbers we have to deal with before the launch comes. And for those that pre-order, we appreciate you so much because you guys actually get it. You guys actually understand business and you get it, and we appreciate you guys for pre-order. But if
you still get it if you order it after.
Yeah, of course. But the ones that pre-order, I try to do my best job of making sure that they get it before the drop actually comes out. So they'll have merch even before the drop officially drops. So I do that like as a little, thank you. We appreciate you guys so much. But no, the drop is officially out today. We're celebrating 3 years of the EC Respect merch. Now, EJ, let everybody know, for those that are tuning in for the first time.
Right.
Tell them the story. Tell them the story. Tell them what you initially thought when we decided, or I took the initiative to decide to make this for you guys.
All right. So I think it was like a random Monday night. I don't really know. My brain fogs up a little bit. But it was like Ine wanted a job, and my dad said, why work for someone else instead of when you can work for yourself? And I was really like, that is correct. So he's like, oh, let's make a clothing brand. We started off with these great looking crop tops. They were so great looking. And then we move on to like unisex shirts. They
so he's trolling because originally
I'm not done.
Originally the brand was supposed to be a girl's brand. It was supposed to be a brand designed around Enasia, but it didn't really do well. So go ahead, EJ. You can continue.
Okay. Then it didn't really do well. Then the good stuff started rolling in, the gold, the hats, the hoodies, the pink, the brown, the different colors. Then, started really getting into it. Sadly known as Mr. Respect at my school. Very crazy.
They call you Mr. Respect?
That's all I wear.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's a beautiful thing. I don't see what's the problem.
I walked into one class and they were like, oh, it's Mr. Respect. I'm like, dog, you don't even know the first letter of my name.
I can't even lie. I was wondering that.
But that's okay.
Some people call me Emilio, some people call me EJ.
You think Phil Knight gives a damn if somebody calls him Mr. Nike? Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. That doesn't matter. No, but for me, look, I think Emilio left out a little bit by fast forwarding so quick. I think he left out a little bit. So originally, when we decided to come up with the brand, and it was a girl's brand, and we didn't do that well on that first drop. First off, I over-ordered, not knowing the business, not understanding everything. I over-ordered, and the anticipation of people supporting was too high. And we literally got stuck with a large percentage of merch, and we were on the verge of ending, like bankrupt, like meaning like we weren't going to have enough money to drop the second merch or whatever it may be. So the second merch finally comes out. We switch it to unisex through discussing it with myself, my wife, EJ, and Asia, and then it takes off. So that actually helped us. That actually saved us. That actually, it let the business grow to a point where it was, now we have money to play with, but we have to be smart. We can't, we can't get in this situation again. We can't put ourselves in a bind where we're producing too much merch, and we have to be, smarter and efficient. And you know what? In all actuality, there's learning parts to it that he's not telling you. So originally, other people were designing our merch for us, coming up with our mock-ups. EJ ended up learning this stuff.
Another building block.
Shout out to
Cameron.
Shout out to Cameron.
You know what I'm saying?
He ended up learning this stuff, but he ended up learning this stuff because it was more like I wanted the kids to learn to do things and to delegate and to get things done faster, quicker. More response, quicker.
Instead of worrying about somebody else doing it for you, go do it yourself.
Exactly.
Even though it's much better for someone else to do it yourself.
Pay attention. How did you land on respect?
So that's a great question.
It was like,
and just in case they didn't hear what Jeremy said behind the scenes was, how did we land on the word respect?
Mm-hmm.
So the EC is the official logo.
Right.
But you're going to get that question. Everybody's going to ask you. If you just put EC, everybody's going to ask you, what's EC? What's EC? What's EC?
Yeah.
Yo, he wanted to do secret, I remember.
So you have to attach the EC into words to make it easier for people to recognize. So there was different words that it came up with. There's respect. There's perfect for the babies. There's protect for law enforcement. There's still other words that we haven't even released yet that I still have in like the memory box that we're going to end up coming out with eventually. But it was which word was going to resonate and put a stamp on people when they see it, whether they know who it is or not, they can identify it. No matter what language it is, right? Whether you say it in, because the unofficial language of the world is English. The unofficial language of the world is... But
actually, it's Mandarin.
It is Mandarin, but it's English. More people know English than know Mandarin.
Yeah, you're right.
But anyway, back to the point I was trying to make. When you see the word, it resonates no matter what. You can walk through an airport, and majority of the people will know what it means no matter what language they speak. That's just fact. So that's how we ended up getting on respect. And you know what? From the minute it was put on a shirt and design, it took off. It completely took off. Because originally, I think we decided to come up with just EC, Asia's silhouette logo, which I still have in the works for something else later on down the road, and it just didn't work. So it had to be changed. It had to be flipped. And once we flipped it, we knew right away this is what it needed to be, and that's where we went. And you know what? EJ might get made fun of, and he might be called Mr. Respect. But I have somebody at a coaching convention in Las Vegas right now, and he says the same exact thing. He goes, everybody out here knows me, and the first thing they say is respect, respect, respect. And that's the type of imprint that we want to have on when people see our stuff.
Oh, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like, respect, strong word. Dion Sanders. Actually,
oh my God!
Actually, you're wearing a respect shirt, respect jacket. Hitting my
God.
line.
So wait,
I'm actually gonna sue you.
No,
for Travis Hunter.
No,
I'm gonna need Travis back in Florida.
No, he's not. Please
hang up the phone.
Oh my God! So there's a backstory. There's a backstory to that, and EJ's trolling once again. So the backstory to that is we did try to get Dion Sanders a shirt.
Fake.
We tried to get somebody to hand him a shirt, and we appreciate the person that did it. I don't necessarily have clearance to say who it was because I haven't spoken to him about it, so I don't want to say who it is yet. But we did try to get Dion a shirt last year when Dion was doing what he was doing with Colorado, and year one, not year two, year one.
Yeah, it was year one.
It was year one, and
it was when they sucked.
We kind of got like. I don't even know how to exact word this without being disrespectful in a sense. I don't want to do that. So like,
kind of got body bagged.
No, we kind of got like pushed to the side. Like maybe
like the Heisman.
Like he couldn't do this because it was contractually he couldn't do it or whatever maybe. But it kind of got pushed like yo, give it to my uncle or something like that. Like you know what I'm saying? So we did try to get Dion in our respect merch. We did feel like it was a good idea. It was Colorado colors. It was black and gold. And next thing you know, I get text messages left and right this past couple days that Dion is wearing a Respect hoodie, and it was like, what?
I don't see it. I don't see it.
And look, it's coincidence, pure coincidences, and I just had to answer to certain things because people was like, yo, why don't you try to reach out to him? Why don't you give it to him? And them not knowing, like, I already did. Like, I tried. Like, it didn't work. Like, not saying that I won't try again, but I tried. It just didn't work. So, I mean, there was so many text messages that I had to answer. Because somebody as big as him, like, if he's wearing it, of course I was going to get, like, what? You did this? What? You sent this? Nah, that's not us. We tried. It didn't work. Like,
prime time. You know what I'm saying?
I even wrote in his comments, too, to be honest with you. But I tagged Dion and EJ, and I said, Prime, we got you. And I tagged Dion and EJ in the comments.
Yeah, it kind of got ignored. He
probably doesn't even run his own social media. Like, yeah.
It's his son.
No, he probably doesn't even run his own social media.
I'm going to need that jacket. So, thank you.
EJ, you got to stop trolling, dude. Nobody's going to want to do business with us if you keep trolling. But but seriously, that's something that did happen over the weekend. I did get a bunch of text messages and people asking me questions about it and whether it was us or we should do things with him or whatever. Look, I tried. Sometimes, that's why I don't like trying blindly. Like, I don't like people say, oh, you got to shoot your shot or you got to, like, you never know, closed mouth don't get fed. 100% right. You're 100% true. But if you have real, like, organic curiosity or want or need to find out why this is what it is or what's behind it, or if somebody asks you a question and see you wearing or EJ wearing and say, hey, what is that? You can hook, line, and sinker them more than just blindly send it to them. I can only, and EJ and Asia and Wendy know, there's another really, really, really famous person that we blindly sent merch to and we got ghosted. And that's just the way it works. It happens. Like, it is what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. He's like one of the most famous people in the world, and there's nothing you can do about it. Some people rock with you, some people will wear it, some people will shout you out, and some people will just, like, completely ignore you. It happens.
Push you off to the side, a little like, nah. You know what I'm saying? And then you go to the next person.
No, of course. I keep it moving. I'm excited about what's to come. I'm excited about the collaboration we got working very, very soon. Once the ink dries on the paperwork, I will announce it completely. It looks really, really dope. I mean, the mock-ups...
Some people won't be able to read it.
the mock-ups...
And we don't want certain people thinking it means other things. We gotta make sure we stamp.
Don't give out too much. Sorry. But the reality of it is we're working on certain things. We're constantly staying busy. We're trying to constantly work with different people that definitely have interest and definitely see the vibes and the energy and everything that we're working with. Because that's the whole point. The whole point is to get everything out there, promote you guys, promote your sister and other people that see like us as examples, or like people look up to you guys and they sit there and they say, oh, you guys are doing amazing, this, that, and third. That's all that matters at the end of the day. If you're winning inside of your circle and you're doing your thing, at the end of the day, you're as rich as possible. That's all that matters. Everything else is irrelevant.
I'm sorry, but like this is Colorado colors. Can we get this off the wall?
No, stop, EJ. Actually, these are the colors that we have right now. Actually, so we have black, gold, and silver. EJ's just trolling more than anything else.
Off the wall. Wants to wear a Respect shirt. Don't even know where you got that from. Take that Old Navy shirt off, please. You have a lot of money.
Oh my God!
You can buy one sweatshirt.
There goes the Dion Sanders deal. That's not happening. You can throw that one out the window, right?
Come on.
Because EJ just wants to keep trolling and trolling and trolling and trolling.
Like, should have just taken it while you had the chance. Like, it's like having a gift in front of you and being like, nah, I'm gonna take this one.
But hold on.
Oh my God.
To the defense. Hold on one second. We don't know why it happened. Like, right. It might have been contractually. It might have been... If it's contractually, I totally understand. Like, He's getting a bag from a certain company. He can't wear anything that's outside of that company. Okay. It is what it is. I understand. Like, I get it. I respect it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate the effort that was made, but the feedback that I got was kind of like, So I just left it alone. That's
you know when you go tap your card and it makes like that sound like that's.
But see, here's the beauty about being here's the beauty about being independent. Being independent, you can do whatever you want. So like for example, EJ wears Respect, but he's wearing Nike shorts. He's wearing Nike flats or
already
slides.
know what it is. We're not going to show the back as a whole.
He's wearing Nike socks, you know? Same thing with me. You can choose to do that when you're independent, but when you're getting a bag and you're getting paid, you can't. That's like when, I don't know if you know, Britney Spears back in the days. Britney Spears was sponsored by Pepsi. She got caught drinking Coke. Like, that, your deal's done. You can forget that.
That's something
like,
you would do.
No, hell no. You crazy?
Nah, because this guy...
No way.
Coke as much as the next one. Coca-Cola, by the way.
No.
Then, no.
If I'm sponsored by, if I'm in a bag by somebody, you're not catching
You're
me.
going to go to like a local diner and be like, yo, can I get a Coke?
No. Not if I'm getting paid by the company, no.
If you're getting paid by
No,
the company.
if I'm getting paid by the company, no.
Like it or not, in public,
No.
just stick with it. At home?
Okay.
At home, I cannot confirm or deny that I'm drinking anything else. But
There is.
when I'm out in public, you better be damn sure you catching me drinking what I'm supposed to be drinking, for sure.
It's a great time.
So, not last week, the week before,
Okay.
I came out of retirement to play basketball.
Nah, that was actually like 3 weeks ago.
No, it was 2 weeks ago.
When you have it circled on your calendar
It was
when you
2
got your
weeks
ass
ago.
busted by 16-year-olds?
First off,
too, because you were talking about it 2 weeks ago.
listen. First off, we get into the park because EJ wanted to go play with his friends. He ends up playing basketball with his friends. I'm on the phone. I'm not even paying attention. EJ ducks off to go talk to somebody or whatever, this, that, and third. His friends are just sitting there. So I end up joining the 3 friends that's there to make it 2-on-2s. And I kid you not, dude, I was dying. Like, I haven't picked up a basketball in a decade. I was dead, tired, this, that, and third. I was literally running on fumes. We were getting blown out. It was 6-0. We're playing till 12. I hit a 3. Airballed maybe like 3 more.
Yo, every time, first of all, I don't know how it goes in, but it goes in. Jump shot. His jump shot goes in. But every time he would shoot, I would just like see the trajectory of the ball like come at my face. And I'm at the right side of the rim. I'm like, this is not where the ball's supposed to go. It's supposed to go in the net.
I haven't played in 10 years.
Subconsciously, you wanted to hit you in the head with the ball.
So listen to this, right?
So
So I haven't played in 10 years. So we're down 6-2. We end up, going back and forth. I hit another 3. The kid makes a shot. It's 6-5. They go up 9-5. We start making a run. The kid makes a layup. I hit 2 more 3s. All of a sudden, it was like 9 whatever, and I end up hitting a 3 to make it 11. I thought the game was over. I forgot we were playing till 12. I hit a 3. EJ was talking shit. I hit the 3, and EJ says, and I said to EJ, I said, game over. Get the fuck off the court. Some shit like that, right?
Wasn't even on the court.
Forgetting that it's the 12. The kid, his friend, goes, oh, we playing till 12. I was like, yo, I can't. Like, I was done. I was
Proceeded
finished.
to get
I had nothing
his
else.
ass
If it's 2K,
busted.
the meter's red, like, injury prone, done, finished. I had nothing left. I knew we were going to lose the game there. They scored 3 straight points or 4 straight points. It was a wrap. It was over. I knew it was done. No chance in hell. But it was cool to shut him up finally because what this kid. Wait, let me finish. What this kid fails to realize, he has a teacher that I know, that we both know. Actually.
Shout out, you know who you are.
You know who you are. And the teacher has let EJ know a couple times, like, yo, me and your dad used to run the courts back in the days when we were younger. Like, you guys got this shit messed up. EJ, I kid you not, you are bum juice in comparison. That does nothing. I told you that already.
I wish you had like a time machine. I'd go back in time and whoop his young ass.
That would not happen.
I would just do it. I
would play you with just my left hand.
Belt, like this is the ad, this is the belt. Just
no
straight.
chance. There's no way. There's no way.
Whatever you say.
See, the priorities are different now, right? Because here's the thing, Jeremy. He's 16. He ain't got nothing to worry about. He gets picked up. He gets dropped off. Food is made for him. His clothes is clean. All of that shit. Right? He don't got
Oh
nothing to worry
my
about.
God! Why did we turn everything into a sob story?
If I get hurt, everything gets shut down. Everything.
Not really.
How?
Not really.
What are you talking about?
My mom will take it.
No, she's not. Guarantee you. You're going to miss all those days.
No,
I'm telling you right now.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will.
No, I won't.
Mom's going to be like, we're going to call you out sick on Monday. On Tuesday.
Out of all the people you think mom's going to call me out sick more than 2 days in a row?
Yes, she will. I'm telling you.
Oh,
I'm telling you.
Only time I've ever
Call an Uber.
Call an Uber.
The only ever time I've been out for more than 2 days is when I got really sick, like in middle school. Like, what are we doing?
Nah, that's not happening, dude. But no, there's a lot of motion that goes on with me around it, and then if that happens, if I end up getting hurt, then that delays all of that. So
This guy's making it seem like he's like Jesus Christ or something.
it's not that I'm Jesus Christ. It's just that I got a lot going on, my friend. That's just the reality of it. Like If you think so, put on these shoes, homie.
While you're sitting in school, someone's making moves out there at the farm and everywhere else.
Farm. Don't even get me started.
What about it?
Farm run through me.
Oh my god!
I haven't seen you on the social.
Oh my god!
In a while.
On the
my
social?
God.
I didn't talk about the social.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Seen your
god!
dad's seeds.
Oh my
This guy's unrealistic, man. He does things, but he makes it way bigger than what he's talking right now. Like ridiculously bigger. Like it's not even funny. It's real talk.
I believe it.
Of course you believe it. Of course you believe it.
So
I've been to the shop when EJ sweep up the hair. I get my cut's finished. 20 minutes later, you still haven't swept.
Oh, you get called out.
Jeremy,
What happened was
we don't have to fight.
What happened was. But speaking of basketball, Luka.
Oh my god.
So EJ.
Oh my god, this guy is such an old head. He doesn't understand. When a player averages 30, it doesn't matter if he's fat, skinny, slim, or dead. You still have him on your roster. Doesn't matter if Luka. He's not. First of all, 270. You think that guy that you saw today was 270 pounds?
No, he wasn't 270 today.
But here's the thing: you have a player. All these European players, it usually happens to them. Most of them. Another great example, but he is great. Nikola Jokic. You know what I'm saying? He's a great player, great athlete. Not a great athlete. Let me take that back. He's chubby. Averages 30 and a triple-double. Luka Doncic averages 28, 7 assists, 8 rebounds. And you go trade him away like that?
The Dallas Mavericks know something that everybody else doesn't know. That's just the reality
of it. Does he have nuclear codes? Like, what am I really, like, missing
They must have thought that they were going to lose out on him, that he wasn't going to re-sign there. They must have thought that if he did re-sign there, he was going to sign the Supermax and then just end up asking for a trade later on.
Like,
you got to deal with it later.
Franchise player.
Well,
that's like me giving up my 2025 Mercedes-Benz for a beat-up.
What the Dallas Mavericks just showed the world is nobody is bigger than the franchise. That's what they just showed the world.
Nobody's bigger than the franchise. But that's like 5 years ago in the prime of the Golden State Warriors, they traded away Steph.
If they trade away Steph, there's a reasoning behind it. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. There's reasoning.
He just brought you to the finals. You guys lost to the best team in the league. Understandable.
There's a reason why it's happening. You're in denial. You just think that these guys.
You traded him away for Anthony Davis.
They traded away for the financial flexibility that they're not going to have to pay him.
If I traded away Luka Doncic, I would want Davis. Rui, I would want their coach. I would want their staff. I would want their building. I want everything.
They did it for the financial flexibility, EJ. Yeah, they did it for the financial flexibility. They did it for the relief. That's what they did it for. Like, you're failing to understand that part. It's so much money that they end up saving by not signing him, and you're still a competitive.
But no matter who
team.
you sign or who you draft, no one's as good as Luka.
I didn't say that. I don't disagree with that.
Now the Mavericks play the Lakers this month. Luka's gonna drop 45
if he's gonna play.
And make sure
he plays.
He puts that belt.
I don't think he plays.
No, he does play. He's supposed to play this weekend.
I really don't think he plays. Honestly, the other day I watched my first basketball game because I haven't seen basketball in God knows how long, and it was the Knicks versus Denver, and I was excited to watch Jokic play. And sure enough, Jokic gets 2 fouls in the first quarter, and he doesn't play pretty much all the full first quarter.
Guess who won?
First half.
Guess who won by 35?
The Knicks won. They didn't win by 35. That was the game that they played in Denver.
Oh yeah, you're right. Guess who won by 10?
They won by 10.
The Knicks.
But Knicks actually played. The thing is, watching Jokic is just enjoyable. Just basketball. Period. That kid is just really good. Yeah, that's the Rizzler. They showed the Rizzler on Ole Miss.
Oh my god, that's not the Rizzler.
No, that one, nah. He's not in, but the other one.
But what's it called? Watching Nikola Jokic, it's like watching. It's like picking up a high school janitor that like be like, oh, let me get that rock, son.
That's a really good high school janitor.
That's
dude.
That
kid can. He plays in slow motion, but like he's just so good. He's ridiculous.
He'd be like, brother, give me the ball.
Just give me the ball. Let me just take this guy to school. They just kill him, like just straight killing him all day long. But no, I enjoyed the game. I mean, the Knicks are playing well. It was cool to watch.
Basketball.
Luka Doncic got traded to the Los Angeles Lakers for a bag of chips and
Anthony Davis and the unibrow.
I just think it's a financial flexibility. I just think it's a financial flexibility thing. That's why he got traded. To be honest with you. All right.
Then another trade happened. Literally, oh my god, when the Luka trade happened, De'Aaron Fox tweeted,
De'Aaron Fox, yeah.
He was like, oh, it's so crazy. And then someone literally put underneath his tweet, oh, nah, bro, you're next. Don't worry. A few hours later, De'Aaron Fox gets traded to the Spurs Zach LaVine goes to the Kings, but who did the Bulls get for getting rid of Zach LaVine? Who I'm trying to figure out. Like, you're a part of that trade.
He doesn't understand. Like, this is why it's tough to speak to you.
You know the Utah Jazz were a part of the Luka trade? What did the Jazz like lose and get back?
It's all about picks and financial flexibility. There's numbers to you guys. You guys play video games. You guys don't really understand them.
Yo, even in the video game, the Luka trade doesn't go through. Even that's how unrealistic it is. Even in the game, the trade does not go through.
Yes, because the game is not. The game doesn't pay people's salaries.
It doesn't matter. Everyone but the Mavs GM thought that was a good trade.
The game doesn't pay people's salary. Like
everyone but the Mavs GM thought that was a good trade.
Egypt.
No, everyone but the Mavs GM thought that was a horrible trade.
At the end of the day, all trades is a financial.
There's more to the story. It will be leaked out eventually why he got traded. You guys are still flabbergasted by the fact that
Luka could have been doing crack in the back. He would have still gotten that extension for me. Like, I'm being so serious. He would have gotten that extension any day of the week. It was a $345 million contract for I think a
5 years or 6 years.
5 years, 6 years.
Five for 345. Yeah.
6, 7. Like, I don't know. Like, it depends. Like, he's still getting that money. And you're gonna go with Kyrie, who's way older than him? Come on now.
I'm pulling this show honestly off, and I have the biggest fucking toothache in the world.
So. Oh my god, this guy's so stubborn. We're trying to tell him to go to the dentist because he's like, oh, my mouth's been hurting, and then, you know what I'm saying, after a few days, he's like, oh, my mouth's hurting even. Whoa, put your hand down. He's like, my mouth's still hurting. And I'm like, Dad, go to the dentist, get it checked out. He's like, nah. Okay, then one morning, he's like, oh my god, it's getting too bad. My mom literally makes this guy call the dentist. He calls up, Sam, love you, Sam, thank you. Then call Sam, we love you. Then he's like, oh, my mouth hurts, and da-da-da-da. Goes to the dentist. When he gets to the dentist, they take a little x-ray scan, you know what I'm saying, of your teeth. The wisdom teeth needs to be taken out. It's going to be taken out tomorrow morning. I'm going to have to take care of a drunk Emilio A. Cologne Sr. from the EC show in sunny South Florida. I'm going to have to take care of this guy while he's off of 3 perks.
I'm not taking no perks.
I'm
not taking none of those perks. I don't know what the fuck he's talking. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I'm not taking one. I don't know what this kid is talking about. But
isn't that what they give you? Though?
Thursday night, you could say you don't want them. Thursday night, I ended up feeling this pain before I went to bed. And I just told Wendy, I was like, yo, go to sleep. I'm going to stay up. Started gargling some salt water, had some Tylenol. About 1, it starts to go away. So I'm like, all right, no big deal. Go to sleep. 5:40 on the dot. This shit's like a fucking alarm clock just starts going off. So fucking Friday was miserable, off and on pain, gargling salt water, Tylenol. It keeps coming in and out. I'm sitting there saying to myself, okay, look, I got so much shit to do. We got the farmer's market on Sunday. Because I still didn't cancel the farmer's market at the time. In pain. Finally, Sunday morning, I'm like, look, if this shit is still like this, I'm just going to call the dentist. Or I'm just going to make an appointment to go see the dentist. So Monday morning, sure enough, I'm taking him to school. I'm in pain. I reach out to Sam. Shout out to Sam and Phil. Sam gave me her dentist. I end up going to see him. And he just hits me with the real talk. He's like, listen, been doing this for 41 years, buddy. That shit got to come out. I'm like, all right, let's schedule it. Fuck it. I'm thinking they're going to do it there. They're like, nah, we can't do it here. You need to go to an oral surgeon. I scheduled with the oral surgeon. So the oral surgeon says, first thing we can see you is Wednesday at 11 a.m. Book it. Fuck it. I don't even know how much this shit costs. I know I got insurance, but I don't even know how much shit. But it's just so much pain. You have no idea. So the doc goes, yo, I'm going to give you some perks, this, that, there. I said, nah, I don't want no perks. I'm good. He goes, all right, so I'll give you some just antibiotics just to, kill some of the bacteria and infection down, knock that down, and then they'll take it off. And it's been working, but, yo, if I don't eat those Tylenols or those leaves every other 4 hours or whatever it may be,
he be chopping on them. That shit, like M&M's, just throwing it back.
Listen, I don't wish tooth pain on my worst enemy. That shit is ridiculous, Joe.
Oh my god. And then this guy, like in the car, before he even wants to go to the dentist, he's like, oh, this hurts so bad, like it's the worst pain in my life. I'm like, go to the dentist. He's like, EJ, shut up. Alright. So you just don't want to get better. Then look what happens. Tomorrow he's going to feel much better after all that drugs wear off, you know what I'm saying?
My wife has been making fun of me because I've been pulling on my ear like non-stop. Yeah. And the pulling on the ear kind of like relieves it sometimes. So now you can tell why you got ear, nose, and throat doctors, because all of this shit is connected. So sometimes I'll just be like yanking on my ear like crazy, and some of the pain will go away. But she'd be making fun of me. She's like, "What are you, a fucking dog?"
He can't eat like certain
Call
things.
out and get the video of him after he comes out of surgery.
Oh my god, you think I'm not gonna be like this on him? Like, you think I'm not gonna be like
The thing
this?
is, I don't think they're gonna knock me out. I think they're just gonna numb me.
The
and
wise
just pull
words
it.
of Millie, you know what I'm saying?
No
Number one
chance.
brown
If
rapper.
it's me, knock me out. No chance.
Well, it depends. Cause see, the thing is, technically, right now I'm only getting one pull. I'm not getting all 4 pulls.
Oh my god!
We'll see.
If he goes like really deep in the dirt, you know how they're like, oh, you know how talkative this guy is. Like in general, think about on 10 times drugs. Like, oh my god! In the car, I'm gonna be here.
The fucked up part about it, it's fucking Super Bowl weekend, dude.
He'll be fine before Sunday.
fine by then.
Yeah, by Sunday.
So Wendy's over
takes
here
like
making
3
fun of me
days.
because she's like, "Yo, I'm gonna make you soft stuff like mashed potatoes and mac and cheese and then I don't want no soft shit for Super Bowl. Who the hell wants soft shit for Super Bowl weekend?"
I want pretzels and buffalo chicken dip.
All right,
Not with the buffalo
who you
chicken.
got? Joe gave me his pick because Joe couldn't make it tonight, but Joe gave me his pick. So who do you got for the Super Bowl, Jeremy? We'll start with you first.
We'll start with gold respect, man.
Eagles.
Eagles.
So Jeremy says the Eagles.
You go.
No. It's this way, dumbass.
What? always been
Which
the
way?
same.
Which way does the clock go?
It's always been this way.
I don't want to.
Motherfucker gets in front of the camera one time and thinks he's go.
Who's playing the Patriots and the Falcons?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Eagles. It's because I don't. It's not that I don't want the Chiefs to win. The Chiefs are winning. You know what I'm saying? I hate people that be like, "Oh, it's the refs. It's the refs. It's the refs." Doesn't matter. They're winning. But I just want Saquon Barkley to win and Jalen Hurts to finally win, and then
I said Eagles. Saquon. Birthday
on
in the Super Bowl, and you win the Super Bowl.
So you got the Eagles. He has the Eagles. Joe has the Eagles. Joe's taking the Eagles too. I'm going to take the Chiefs, and I'll explain why. Pat Riley and the NFL have come to an agreement. Pat Riley owns the trademark to THREE-PEAT. Pat Riley and the NFL have come to an agreement that he will get a percentage of all of the merchandise that is created for the Chiefs, the THREE-PEAT. The Chiefs are going to THREE-PEAT. It's going to happen.
Saquon Barkley's gonna run for.
I don't care what anybody says. He could run for 150 and they will still lose. The Kansas City Chiefs are going to be the first team in NFL history to THREE-PEAT. They will win.
Here's the
this
thing, in my
championship.
opinion. I already think I'm saying this right now. Patrick Mahomes wins this one. He's like the best quarterback of all time. He still has much more years than Brady.
What's a reach?
Not a reach.
Mahomes is the greatest of all time.
If he wins this one,
I mean, what is that? He has. What would he have?
He has 4
titles.
Brady had to come back. He came back with 5. Played in Tampa, 1-1. I'll give him that one. If you think Mahomes is not going to win 2 more or 3 more championships, come on.
Here's the thing. The reason why it's impressive, in my opinion, it's impressive from organization from top to bottom, and I'll explain. Normally, when you have success in an organization, your coaches, your players, they literally just start grabbing
Like
you.
the Lions.
Look at the Lions. Offensive coordinator, gone.
Bears.
Defensive coordinator, gone.
Jets.
Receivers coach, gone.
All of them gone.
They just literally just
Passing coordinator. Oh my God! Not the offensive coordinator, passing game coordinator.
They take them all.
All
So
of them
once
are
you have a
gone.
level of success, these teams start realizing you're having success, and they start taking your pieces away from you. Kansas City's had no one to. Andy Reid has had no. Spagnuolo has been their defensive coordinator for God knows how long.
Yeah, that guy's so
Andy
cool.
Reid doesn't have anybody. As a matter of fact, Andy Reid says, "Oh, Tyreek Hill, go ahead, go to fucking Miami. No big deal. I'm still gonna be winning Super Bowls. I don't care."
Apparently, Tyreek Hill's going back to Miami.
And on top of
back
that,
to
he doesn't
his
even
city.
have he doesn't even have like a main running back. Like he's had Clyde Edwards-Helaire, he's had Pacheco, he's had Kareem Hunt twice. He has the white boy Steele. He doesn't even have a main running back. It's Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and a plethora of whoever the wide receivers are.
Bro,
that's it.
The wide receivers are so off, except for Xavier Worthy. He's good.
He's good.
He's good.
But one hit from like Roquan Smith or something, that guy's out for like a season. Like his insides are gonna like crumble.
Yeah, so I think the Kansas City Chiefs are gonna win. Are we gonna predict scores?
No, that's too much.
Yeah,
I think
much.
the Chiefs definitely. I think the Chiefs lose by a touchdown.
What? You're out of your mind. Other than the Denver game where they sat everybody, what game have they lost?
I think they lose by a touchdown.
Oh, this kid is smoking. Like, I don't know what the hell
Do you
you're
remember when Tom Brady? Oh,
that kid just busted his ass. That
Oh
sucks.
my God, he went for an inbound and
That
oh.
sucks. That's terrible. because the floor was wet. That's why that happened. Some kid from Ole Miss just ate shit on the sidelines.
Like he went to inbound and like
he slipped and busted his ass. That sucks.
What's it called? Tom Brady came out of retirement. What's the Super Bowl? Beat the Chiefs 31-9. Then went into retirement. Jalen Hurts is gonna come to the Super Bowl on Sunday. Locked in. You know how Jalen Hurts is with all his like generational quotes and stuff. He's gonna use one of those. He's gonna have that thing like written on his arm sleeve, and then he's gonna go throw for 97 yards about it. But AJ Brown's they're gonna run the ball with Saquon, Devontae Smith, AJ Brown. They're gonna do a whole bunch of trick things. Nick Sirianni will get his ring again. Everything will be okay.
What do you mean again? He doesn't have one.
My bad, not again. He's gonna get the ring that he should have had before, because the Chiefs should have lost when they played the first time.
Yo, do we have AI that can fact check the bullshit that just came out of his mouth? Like
the Eagles should have won the first Super Bowl they played against the Chiefs like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Shoulda, coulda, would've. Like, if my father decided not to have me, I wouldn't be here right now. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Why do you say they should have won?
Because on the winning drive that the Chiefs got to get to the field goal, there was 3 missed holding calls on the right, all on the right tackle. Oh my god! And oh my god! Don't even get me started with that right tackle on the Chiefs. He false starts every game.
Listen to me. This is today's genre. This is what they do. They literally watch TikTok and troll all day long.
Yeah, we were watching the Buffalo Bills versus the Kansas City Chiefs game, and I watched the right tackle jump, false start 3 times and not get called.
Homie, they asked Travis Kelce at the Super Bowl press stuff, what is the biggest, gripe or whatever, this, that, and third. And he's like, yo, why are you guys buying into this fucking referee bullshit? Like, why are you... Like, the game is played through the lines. Like, it is what it is.
We'll see on Sunday.
I give you a prime example. If you don't want the referees to be involved, tell Philadelphia to beat up on the Chiefs like they beat up on the Washington Commanders.
They will.
I'll tell you that when you start playing sports, you can't leave it in the refs' hands.
No, don't.
You need to take care of the shit yourself.
Don't point it at nobody. Don't blame nobody. Handle your business. If you don't handle your business, that's it.
Eagles, fly. On the road to victory.
It's ridiculous.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Oh, my God.
I don't know the rest. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles.
Well, guys, that's going to conclude today's episode. Make sure you click like, subscribe on all podcast platforms, on Rumble and on YouTube. Once again, the show is sponsored by KD Power Greens, our urban farm microgreens company that I own with my kids. Guys, please go visit EnasiaCologne.com, ENASIACOLON.com, and get all of your brand new EC Respect merch. We'll check you out next episode. Appreciate you guys.